Using Google Docs forms for teacher evaluations. The first thing you need to do is log into your Google Docs account. Click on Create New and go to Form. Once you get here, there's a couple buttons that you need to be aware of. Number one, Add Item. You have a text, paragraph text, which is 255 characters or more, multiple choice, checkbox, choose from a list, scale, grid, section header, and page break. You also have plain theme. You can change that by clicking on this button here. Email this form. See the responses in either a summary, which is charts and or graphs, spreadsheet view, embed, and edit confirmation. So the first thing we're going to need to do is title our form. Teacher evaluation, and some simple directions. And by default, two questions come up. The first question we're going to change by clicking on the pencil. And we're going to go to here and change this to a multiple choice question. And the question we're going to do is, my teacher dresses appropriately. And we're going to say always, never. And by checking make this required, if the person filling out the form doesn't answer this question, they'll be directed back to the question and required to answer it. Click done. Click on the pencil again. I'm going to add the second one by default here. I'm going to use the same question. Well, I'm going to show you what it looks like and from a scale. And I'm going to choose a scale 1 to 5. And I'm going to use the same thing. Always, never. I'm going to make that required. I'm going to click done. Now, add a new question. I'm going to select a paragraph text. And the question I'm going to ask is, what's the greatest strengths? And again, if I wanted to put some help text below that, a little explanation of what I'm looking for this question, I could put that down here. Again, I'm going to make it required. I'm going to click done. So here's my simple little survey that I have set up. Now to see it, there's a couple different ways you can do this, but the easiest way for you as a teacher is to take and click on this address right here. And it's going to pop it up in a new window. And then copy this address here and paste it on your School Fusion website. That way the students can click and get to it quickly. So let's go ahead and fill this out real quick. Click submit. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to give us a couple more real quick here. Again, I said these are all required, so I guess one more here real quick here. Okay, so now we have some responses, and since I'm logged in my Google Doc account, there's two ways I can see it. One, I can go to summary, and there I have 3 responses, and I can see what the responses are, and it breaks down a quick little graph for me. Or I can go here to the spreadsheet, and just take a second here for it to pop up. And I can click on teacher evaluation. That's my form, and there are my responses to each of my questions, and I can then take it into Excel and do any graphing that I like to do custom, or I could graph it right here in Google Docs. A quick and easy way for you to get student evaluation using Google Docs.